Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, I am Lucy, and today I'm going to chat a little bit about scans. So baby scans, they're kind of those milestone moments, aren't they, when you're pregnant? They're those moments that you kind of count down to, and they're the kind of exciting moments. That might be the 12-week scan when you're going to announce, or the 20-week scan when you're going to announce the gender. But anyone who is a long-time follower of this channel will know that out of my 4 pregnancies, I have gone for 3 surprises and not found out the gender. And one of the main reasons that I have done that is because I quite like the predictions. I like it when people kind of have these random crazy theories. I actually did a video about old wives' tales and different kind of pregnancy prediction theories, which I'll put a link to in the description box below. But one of the theories I did not talk about on that video that I'm going to talk about today is about the skull and the nub theory, because you can actually have a pretty good punt of a guess at what baby's gender might be from their scan photos. Channel Mum have actually put up a video very recently, I'll put a link to that in the description box as well, which gives you some idea of how to predict your baby's gender from their scan pictures. I am not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but they have got a fantastic group which I'll pop the link to in the description as well, so that you can go along and basically you can post your pictures, and it's in the forums and the chat rooms there. There is a load of people that are kind of trained up to have a look and to give you a really good guess at what your baby might be. What I'm going to do today though is I've just laid out in front of me all my scan photos from my 4 children, and I'm going to have a look at them and kind of use some of the theories behind what they are to kind of have a punt of a guess at what they might be. Okay, so this is my first scan. This is my scan at 12 weeks with little dilly chops. Now, I think looking at this picture that you can see a little hint of a nub, which is this bit here, but you can't see the full length of the full, it's not a full kind of spine, and I'm pretty sure you have to be able to kind of see the spine properly and fully to be able to make a prediction about the nub. But I think this is a bit of a stereotypical boy skull for 12 weeks. It is very square and quite boxy looking skull. So, I mean, obviously I know this is from Dylan's scan, but I think looking at this picture, his 12-week scan does definitely look more boy than girl. It's definitely got those kind of boy indicators. Right, if I then move on to my second baby's 12-week scan. So this one is for Everly. Now, straight away, what you can see here is what they would call a classic nub. And that is, I believe, a classic girl nub. It's all about the angle of the dangle, and it's the angle in relation to where the spine is and where the nub is, and this screams girl. Also, if you remember what the skull looked like on my previous one, this one has got a much more rounded skull, which is more indicative of a girl. And next up, I have Quinn's scan. So this will be 3rd time around. This one, there is definitely no visible nub. My babies, apart from Everly, have never played along on nub, but this one, as you can see, has got a much more rounded head shape at 12 weeks, which is supposed to be more indicative of a girl. And now the $1 million question: what do we make of bump number 4's 20-week scan? Well, bump number 4 did not play ball very nicely. So not only did bump number 4 not lie in the right position so that you kind of had the spine in, but you cannot see a nub there for love nor money. You can't even really make out limbs because the baby was all kind of curled up and just not wanting to play ball on the nub theory. Has definitely got a slightly more flat fronted head, but I would say it's somewhere between Dylan's very boxy skull at 12 weeks and the girl's very rounded. I would say that's somewhere in between, so jury's out, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's my quick little look through my scan photos and what I think. It's obviously very easy with hindsight to say that, you know, they looked one way or the other, but I do definitely think that particularly you can see it in Everly's nub, and I think you can definitely see it in Dylan's skull. My latter two, not quite so well behaved at 12 weeks, clearly. But I would absolutely love to know in the comments if you have had like a really, really clear nub or skull kind of theory prediction that has definitely been right for you. Obviously, if you're pregnant at the moment and you have your scan pictures, go and check out those links in the description box and see if you can get the team at Channel Mum to have a bit of a guess and see what your baby might be. And also, let's have a look at this picture again and see whether you can tell me what you think this baby is. What do we think? Do we think this is a boy or a girl? Not much longer to wait, but the jury is out. What do we reckon? Girl or boy? So that is it from me for this video. Like I said, just a quick one. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel because I've got hospital bag content coming up. I've got to have the big reveal of what the baby is soon enough, hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't want to be waiting too much longer. And yeah, other bits and pieces. And I would absolutely love to have you along if this is your kind of thing. I will see you all again for another video very soon. Bye everyone.